hop on, chop it up with individuals, see what's the talk of the town that's going down. The word on the curb, you heard me. Let me just set this up. For those, who are interested, I did drop a short on my other channel, right? A little freestyle of the day. You guys want, you guys scope that out. Leave your opinions in the comments. Whether negative or positive, I read all the comments and I take all criticism, you know what I mean? I'm not coming on here saying that, I'm the best and that I can't take no criticism. Oh, and I did want to say, because I have been getting this question asked a lot, right? On, through email on my other channel, which is people were telling me if I had scoped out the interview on Boxer Enriquez and, if I could do a video on it. And I will not be touching that subject. You know what I mean? There's just certain subjects I don't go into in conversations. And, I really don't see the need to. I'm pretty sure there's individuals out there that put out, videos on, him. So don't think that I'm just like ignoring your questions and stuff like that. It's just that that's one of the topics that I just don't discuss on here. So, my bad. Because I do sometimes get, some questions that, subscribers ask, over and over and over again sometimes, right? But there's just, certain topics I just don't dive into for, reasons. I get it that there's other people that's like, oh, come on, other people have made content about it. Like, oh, that's cool. That's them, It's like, oh, it's not like you're talking about stuff that's not already out there. Like, yeah, but there's just certain topics I don't go into. There's just morals I have. And plus, they're just discussions I don't see, how, I could get my perspective on them, right, when I personally don't even know these people. Because I know you do get some individuals that come on here and act like they know everything about everybody, right? Like if they road dogs. But it's not one of them. Because I do, and I do see the emails, right? Because there's sometimes individuals will send the same message over and over and over and over again, and it's like you don't got to do that. Like I see them, it just takes me time to get to them. So it's not like I'm purposely ignoring your questions and stuff like that. It's just that you'll be surprised I do get a lot of emails. Not like thousands, right? But I get like from like 60 to 100 like daily. And I'm being dead serious. And it's just hard to keep track of everything, right? Because obviously I don't want to be like, like if people feeling like I'm forgetting their questions and not, giving a fuck. Glass? What about glass? It's fragile? Or the movie? Because that was a pretty good movie. Was it the trilogy? No, of Unbreakable, right? With that movie Split and all them fools. Normally, I'm not a movie type of guy, but those movies were pretty interesting, especially Split. Split was pretty dope. The actor did a fucking really good job. Going from personality to personality. Like you actually believed it. The more crazier part is that there's actual real people in real life that are like that. Not saying like with the powers and stuff, but with the split personalities, right? How they could change their postures, their face features, their demeanors, shit, even their languages. It's fucking crazy, bro. It's crazy what the human brain could do, huh? The human body. Because that's not something that's just easily, that people could easily just do and trick people. It takes a lot of discipline to maintain, that character, right, without breaking. So the fact that, there's people out there that are just like, really have that's got to be a tough way of living. Not gonna lie. Like those who have like split personality, schizophrenic, or any type of, mental illness. that the world doesn't understand, so automatically they brand them as tweakers. That shit is crazy, you know. Like, well, bro, how do you know they're on drugs? What's cracking, Mr. Pasa? What you getting yourself into, Ishi? How's that good life, bro? How's your day going? Your Madness Monday. Shit, I can't wait to get out of work, man. We are retired. On a heavy day today, so it's like, bam. Got all kinds of work. The good thing is that time goes by fast like that, I ain't gonna lie. The bad part is that it drains you. You know, we ain't young no more. We're like, my hip. My neck and my back. I want $150, but we can settle it right now for a 40 or two. That was said a 40 or two. Fucking guy. Ezel! Smokey, is that you taking a shit back there? That was crazy. Do you think people who go to nightclubs go there to party, have a good time, look for a life partner, or have a one night stand? Anything from in between. There's some people that actually go to clubs to actually seek out a relationship. There's certain people that just want, little flings here and there. They just really, don't want to settle down. They're horny and they just want to get it out their system. And then there's some people that just, just don't want to even, look for anybody. They're just there just to have a good time, because you do have people like that, whether male or females, right? That really are not there to, pick up anybody or look for a date. Like they're just there just to, how can I say, blow off some steam, just have a good time. Some people can't take the hit, and then next they get dissed. Like, bro, when the girl says no, the no means no. You know what I mean? Especially if you could tell that they're, getting aggravated or irritated. But there's some people that just can't read that, right? So they don't see it. Because you can read it from people's demeanors, right? The demeanor is going to tell you all, right? The demeanor is going to tell you if they're interested in or not interested. Their posture, their face expressions, all of that is going to tell you if they're digging it or not. So people got to be, home into all of that. But there's some people that just don't, right? They don't pay attention to things like that when you should, though. It tells you a lot. Tells you if the conversation is going in a good route or if it's if it's taking a swerve and about to hit a wall. What about when guys take advantage when the girls are drunk? Then those are guys that just don't have no dignity. Those are the people that really have no confidence. First of all, no confidence in themselves, right? And the lack of confidence is going to show, right? And is going to individuals are going to hesitate because of the lack of confidence, right? So they just wait for those type of things to occur, right? And it's kind of like like predator behavior, right? Like you can't take that as a badge of honor, bro. Like, bro, she only slept with you because she don't even remember who the fuck you were. Don't act like you got game. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, there's some people like that just don't have no self-respect. There's some females that are out there that are just looking to get, rammed. It's crazy. And then wonder why the world doesn't respect them. And it's like, bitch, you don't even respect yourself. How you want the world to respect you? Have some self-respect. People will respect you. But if you're putting out this type of energy, then guess what type of energy you're going to be receiving? You know what I mean? People have to know, sometimes how to carry themselves too. And then there's just some that don't even give a fuck. Like, one thing I have told people and stuff like that, like, nobody wants to meet their future wife at a fucking strip club or, practically half naked on the dance floor, bro, for everybody to see. Nobody's really looking at that and being like, hey, bro, that's going to be my future wife right there. Nobody wants to meet their fucking girl like that, bro. And then wonder why, and then think that that girl's going to be loyal to him. Right? Men want to white people who have, dignity and class. Those are the ones that they actually take seriously. But if the bitch is always out there half naked and not giving a fuck and twerking on everybody, then guess what, bro? That he's gonna tell you whatever you want to hear, right? But he's just trying to he ain't really trying to take nothing seriously with you. But obviously he knows that that's what he has to say. Like, man, I thought everything was going good. Like, really? And there's couples at the club go there to have a good time. Yeah, also. And there's players that come with a bunch of females. Normally those type of individuals aren't really players though. Like they have a bunch of women always around them, but that's only because they're an individual that's always stuck in the friend zone though. You get me? It just looks like he's a pimp though, but in reality, none of them girls want to fuck with that fool. They just see him as practically one of the homegirls. That's just truth of it. Oh, he gonna give the illusion, right? Like, yeah, you see this? But in reality, he ain't sleeping with none of them, bro. It's the reason why they could have him around like that. But like I said, it's all about fooling the audience, bro. This is just a game that society loves to play. You know what I mean? People borrowing people's jewelry and cars and stuff like that, and it's like, for what? Like, just to give the illusion. That is fucking weird, bro. Like, why do you like to live like that? Or how could you look at yourself in the mirror and just not give a fuck? Like, knowing that you do all of this and you just, you're cool with it. I'm mind blown by that. Like, how the fuck do these fools look at themselves in the mirror and really be like, yeah, you're a real one? Like, knowing damn well you're always deceiving in line, bro. That shit is crazy. Hey, bro, what's good with you, my boy? What's cracking like in? I bet those type of guys borrow the items to show off. Yeah, I'm telling you do have individuals like that, bro. It's goofy behavior, but that's the thing, though. A lot of people care so much about what other people think about them, bro. Instead of like having a good time and stuff like that, people are always worried about watching what they say or how they look and stuff instead of enjoying themselves. They're so paranoid about what society might think about them or critique them or anything like that, right? And it's like, why the fuck are you giving a fuck about all these strangers' opinions about you for? Who are they to you? Who are these people? Like, that you care so much for their fucking opinions? Like, you ain't never gonna see these fucking people like, que te valga verga what they think. Point blank, period. You just gotta be happy with yourself. That's it. Gotta make yourself happy. Because believe it or not, trying to make society happy, the world, you're just not gonna do it, bro. It just can't be done. You're not gonna be able to satisfy everybody. That's just how the world is. There's just some people that just love going up against the grain. Like, everybody's agreeing with this person, so I'm gonna disagree. Just out of spite. That's just how you have people like that, bro. You have people that just love to argue. That's their thing. They just they find it entertaining, arguing, even though they're getting mad themselves. They just can't help it. They like it. Yes, I have met people like that. Like, damn, bro, why the fuck you always argue? I don't know. I just like to argue, like. But then you get mad, bro. I don't know. That shit is weird. What's good, G? I respect your get down, G. Blessings, God, man. Hey, gracias. I appreciate that. Yeah, we just speak our mind right here. We made homemade burritos today, but got some fresh red salsa from Taco Bell. It was fire. Serio? Damn, my boy, but you gotta try that Mexican salsa, bro. The one in the molcajete. My boy. I mean, don't have your ass cheeks singing, bro, because it's gonna burn coming out, but man, and the moment that shit is fuego. But then later you're gonna be like, woo, you're gonna wish you had some ice cubes or some shit, because your ass gonna be burning. Mexicans don't fuck around when it comes to that salsa. I mean, the good thing about Mexican salsa is that it's spicy, but also has flavor. Because there's some hot sauces that are hot but have no flavor. Like they're just fucking hot. Like you can't even enjoy it. It's just like burning your fucking mouth. You know what I mean? Like it has no flavor to it. It's just spicy. That's not good. It's gotta be flavorful and have a kick. You know what I mean? It just can't be like fucking hot with no kick. Because that's not real fucking chile right there. That's like, I don't know why people like to torture themselves. Like, this shit will make your throat bleed. Like, well, I'm somebody who loves salsa, but throat bleed, I don't know about all that, though. I'm not a sadist. Mocajete or nada. Serio, my boy? Like, you ain't got no mocajete? Oh, hell no. You know what? This is not going to work out. Like, what? Blender? He's talking about a blender. We need the mocajete. Ain't no blender, ain't no fucking outlets in the ranchos. Come on, man. Nah, but I fuck with Taco Bell, though. That shit's good. I don't know why it gets so much hate. I eat Taco Bell. It never gave me chorro. I don't know. People have delicate stomachs, I guess. I don't know. I think that's just something that people just say and just everybody just runs with it. But it's like, yeah, it's a pretty funny joke, but it's not true, though. Like, I don't mean to be a buzzkill. I'm just being real. Like, well, that never happened to me. Or my kids or anybody else that I have a Taco Bell with. But I get it's the recurring joke, so I was like, hey, look at, I'm part like everybody else. Yeah, but bro, you're lying though. Like, bro, I always hear you say that, but you eat Taco Bell and I never once seen you run to the toilet, my guy. The last time I was at the club, I was proud of myself, talked to some girls, even though I didn't get the number. Hey, but you know what? The fact that you actually try, though, and attempt is good, bro. You got to always have confidence and, you never know. You get what I mean? There's some motherfuckers that just will stand in the fucking, far in the back, bro. Far in the back, not even making a sound, homie. And then wonders why, he can never find nobody. Like, oh, motherfucker. Like, shit, for a minute, we thought you were the fucking scarecrow back here, or a fucking cardboard cutout or some shit. We thought you were security, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, we thought you were the coat rack. Do you like shopping at the mall? I don't like shopping at the malls. My kids like to go to the malls. See, because they like that stuff. I don't like going to the malls because I can never find nothing at the mall for myself. They don't got no Ben Davis, no Charlie Browns. They don't got none of the shit that I like. You know what I mean? They got all that fucking, like, whatever the fuck people wear nowadays, the fucking Gucci or Versace or fucking, I don't know, what is it? Whatever the fuck these kids now wear. I'm from the old school, my boy. I go to Didi's, my boy, and get my shirts, like 3 shirts for like $15, bro, and they'll be like Lakers or Dodgers, Yeah, you'll find some magic up in that bitch. Don't get it twisted. But that's the shit that you know what I mean? Because one, it's just a t-shirt. It's just clothes. It's just there to, cover yourself up, right? So it's like, I don't understand why I gotta pay $200 for a fucking plain white shirt with a fucking little logo like that on it. Just to say that it's from whatever company it is. Like, that to me is some goofy shit, bro. Like, but it's just a fucking shirt, though. I can understand if the shirt's bulletproof or some shit like that. Then it's like, all right. I see why it's that much money. Okay, all right, makes sense. Or if it's all of a sudden, it fucking could tell time, it could just talk back to you or some shit, that it has some kind of fucking, shit to it, right? But if it's just the shirt with the logo, nah, man, you got me fucked up. Even if I had the money, why would I do that? See, and those are the games that people play that I don't understand. Like, I don't understand why people do what they do. I really don't. To me, it's just that to me is all wild, and it's the shit that everybody loves to do. And I'm just like, it baffles me. It's like, damn, bro, like, do people really, really just desperately want to fit in, huh? Like, to the world. It's crazy. Really, you know. That's why when people be like, nah, homie, hey, I don't give a fuck about what anybody thinks about me, or I think for myself. Like, no, you don't, bro. You're a part of this fucking circus that is society, bro. That's why you make fun of people who have off-brand shit, and you know, you focus so much in on shit like that, bro. Because you're a part of the fucking illusion that's out there. You don't think for yourself, bro. You're afraid to go up against the grain because people might fucking say some shit about you. And so you don't actually think and wear what you want because you're so worried about what society's going to think about you and say about you that you're constantly paranoid in the moves you make. You got to eat at the certain spot or wear this certain brand. Because if not, oh my God, you know, fucking, you know, Lord forbid that they fucking say, oh, he's wearing some off-brand shit. Like, so? Que te valga, güey. Why are you looking to satisfy those people for? Who the fuck are they? Like, yes, master. Let me make you guys happy. Like, bro, that shit is just goofy to me. All of it. And be like, all right, these Jordans are $800. Well, what the fuck do they do, though? Yeah, they're shoes, my guy. I don't get it. I really don't. And the more people try to explain to me, I'm just like, I'm left with more questions. Like, and these be the very same people that be like, man, I think for myself, homie. Like, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about me, homie. Uh-huh. Hey, nah, I can't wear that, bro. Nah, they're gonna make fun of me, bro. I'm not get clowned on, homie. Nah, I can't do that. Like, what? Hey, my boy, didn't you just finish saying you don't give a fuck and I don't know what the fuck? Like, look at you, homie. You paranoid of the world, Mr. Independent. My fucking ass. You are. I'll eat and wear whatever the fuck I want. And I don't give a fuck what the world says. I don't care. You know, like, what are they clowning you? What do they say? You're cheap or whatever? Then let them say it. Let them say it. I don't care. I don't care. Like, bro, how old are you, my guy? What are you, 9 years old? I forgot this is the 3rd grade, homie. Like, grow the fuck up already, bro. Grow up. Society's norms just, it's funny. The games that the world plays. See, and this is what human behavior intrigues me, right? Because, you know, just like everyone claims to be so unique and different, but yet everybody moves the same, though. And the more I pick their brain, the more, you know, like I told my kids, I'll buy them whatever they want, but they got to tell me why they want that item. And it can't be because their friends have it. Because if that's the reason, then I'm not going to get it for them. No. Why do you want it? Why do you like it? Don't tell me about your friends. And then, you know, I'm not, when no one's talking about you, why you. Don't worry about your friends. You. It's about being independent. Don't worry about your friends. Oh, because all my friends have it. What the hell? It's not good to feed in those kind of behaviors because then they grow up, you know, having that mentality. Right? So then now they're scared to do stuff and move stuff because what the world might say. And this is how they get everybody to be, you know, in line. People can't say that, nah, well, that's not true. Bro, you literally have magazines and fucking TV shows that revolve around this kind of shit, bro. You have the people that people worship and idolize, bro, who, you know, spew all this bullshit to people. You know, like I swear, bro, there'll be people that have shirt and they'll have the VL on it, and That's it. And they'll be like, yeah, homie, got this shit. Hey, it was pretty cheap though, bro. I got this shit for like 175. Like, get out. Get out right now. Get out. I can't even look at you right now. Just get out of the house. I get you have the money, bro, but it's like, but why? Why would you drop that much money on a shirt, though? I don't get it. Like, you're just paying for that person's name, right? Like, that person's really got you guys eating out of the palm of their hands. This shit is crazy. That's why I respect people like Shaquille O'Neal and people like that, right? Who have, multi, billion-dollar businesses and still maintain their brand, like the Shaq shoes that are still at Walmart for like $20, right? Because he knows that not everyone could afford, decent pair of shoes and shit like that. So he tries to help. So you know what I mean? Those are individuals that I respect. Like, see, that's somebody who knows I could still make money off of this, but doesn't try to fucking screw over the people. Someone that actually gives a fuck about the people down here. Instead of being these motherfuckers that, are just so money greedy, hungry bastards that everybody fucking praises. As a matter of fact, I don't know if it was Louis Vuitton or Gucci, but look up the history of how that company started and their family. And that's, bro, they're over here killing brothers and sisters, and all because of money, bro. Backstabbings and fucking plotting against each other. That shit is crazy. I'm just like, damn, bro. Like, what they let money really fuck their whole family over, bro. You know what I mean? Fucking mom didn't like the dad didn't like the dad, the brothers didn't like brothers and sisters. I'm just like, damn. And these are the people that people wish they were like. Fuck, if they only knew. Like, are you sure you still want to be like them? I don't know. It's crazy how money fucked their whole family up, bro. I think almost all of them ended up dead. One of them doing life in prison. Now the company belongs to nobody from the original family. That shit is fucking insane. That was one of the more crazier fucking ones that I have seen. What if your kids wanted 1,000 Apple iPhone? But they got to tell me why they want it, though. It can't be because of the buzz and all that. You know what I mean? See, my daughter, she has an iPhone, whatever. I didn't buy it for her, though. Like, when I was paying her bills and bought her a phone, whatever, I bought, what I seen, what a phone was meant to do, right? And then when she now worked and saved up her own money, she got herself the iPhone, but she worked for her stuff, right? Like, she earned her money and she went and she seeked it out herself. You get what I mean? She didn't get the newest one, obviously, because she says she doesn't see the point of paying all that much money for the newer version when it's not that much of a difference, which is a good way of thinking, and I like that and I respect that. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that they could see the gimmicks that companies try to do. Man, my kids are, and not to toot my kids on the horns or whatever, but they're so humble. You know what I mean? Like, they went to the Nike store and they seen some sweats that were like expensive as fuck, whatever. And they're like, they're just sweats. Why do they cost so much money? And and they told him for Christmas, he said that he wanted something, but he's like, but not the Nike brand, because that's too much money for something like that. And I'm just like, I'm proud of you, son. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm cheap or stuff like that. I'm just saying I have the money to obtain these things. I just don't see the purpose of spending so much money for something that's, that is not worth that. You get what I'm saying? It's like finding the true value in things, and appreciating them for what they are. Because in the world out there, people take everything for granted. It's crazy. You know what I mean? It's crazy that they don't see how these rich companies fuck over the poor. They literally take advantage of people. And these motherfuckers praise them and then want to call out other people for their behaviors and shit like that. That's the reason why these companies never take these people seriously when they're out there protesting. Because what is that going to do? Nothing. You really want to affect them? How about you stop shopping at their businesses? I guarantee you, if people stop shopping at the businesses just for one day, that company would fucking start panicking, bro. And just for one day, they'll start shitting themselves. And be like, okay, we gotta, maybe we should drop the prices down because they could afford to. It's not like the companies will go bankrupt. They have the money. You know what I mean? They just look. They have the amount of money because they say like, oh, how inflation works. Like, okay, everybody asking for raises. That's the reason why prices have to go up because people are getting paid more now, so they have to go up. No, they don't. You can still maintain the prices like that by giving them the raise and maintain it at that. Now you will still be making a lot of money, but not as much money as if you were to stick to your greedy plan. So you will still be a millionaire. Maybe not as rich as like you could have been if you stick to this original plan, but nonetheless you still have more money than you would ever fucking need. You get what I'm saying? But no, it's never enough for them. Like, motherfucker, why do you need 5 mansions for? And 70 cars, my guy. And think that you don't need these people and that they're just, and that they, that they're fucking over here just bitching and crying about stuff. Like, you wouldn't have your empire without them, bro. These companies don't run themselves. You need them in order to have what you have. They act like, oh man, they should be grateful that I even give them work. I forgot that you're actually out there working. Like, bro, you would still be making money, bro. Yeah, not as much money like this, right? But nonetheless. But no, that's not enough for you. It's crazy. And, and people feed into the illusions, right? Because that's what people strive for, thinking that by obtaining this, that magically all their worries and problems go away. When they don't, right? But that's how society paints it, right? Then next they reach the top and then they realize how lonely it actually still is. And when they're like, man, what the fuck, dude? Like, I thought money was supposed to change these feelings. I know, well, that's not how it works. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my lunch break is over. We got to get back to it. It was good chopping it up with you guys, and we out.